Hey guys, I'm back. Now I'm back with a review and rant and rave, but I'm not drunk. I don't like drinking no more. It's like you drink it in your 20s, you feel like you can drink the whole world down. Drinking in your 30s is not cool and it makes me feel like I'm dead. Recovering takes like 2 days, double the time, and I have to work, so no way. Sunday night, I should be in bed, but I feel like a rant and rave. So basically, it's been a while since I've spoken on the Tamar thing, and I really did not want to talk about her at all because I'm just so over her, and I don't want that to be my whole existence. I don't like her. It's apparent and clear she does not like most people that disagree with her. So fuck her. But anyway, I'm kikiing. And not kikiing laughing at her pain, but basically laughing at karma, how swift she is. She come through and she slays. Now, it's so funny how somebody that's so successful, how she responded to me and said, "Oh, I'm on the Forbes 500, yet you got time to respond to little old me. And you just such this beautiful, bright star. Oh, I'm not a celebrity, I'm a superstar. Bitch, you're fucking confused. Most Muppets are superstars. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to get fired from a show if they are loved by all. Everyone loves them. They're such this great person that gets an excellent response out of everybody. No, bitch, you're a fucking nuisance. You're aggravating. And Fox got rid of your ass because you're too quote unquote ghetto. And you didn't respond well with your own viewers of this skin color and this gender, not transgender, real females. Not nothing against transgender, not to say it like that, but whatever, females, I don't care. Females that are black that have worked so hard to get against this stereotypical and the nobody does that. And even the gays are sick of you overdoing it and stealing their little colloquialisms. They ain't for your ass no more. And most of them are glad you got fired. Most of them didn't even watch the real. I tried watching it and I tolerated it for Lonnie Love because she was funny as shit when she used to have them faces every time you opened your mouth, because I be thinking the same damn thing like, girl, bye, shut the hell up. You so animated and it gotta be so about you. Nobody fucking likes you. And they just proved it by firing your ass. I wasn't going to say anything because I'm just like, you know what? Karma comes back on her own. And I really wasn't looking for anything to happen to her. But it's like, you're a mean girl. Like, you came at K. Michelle, lied about her, and then you tried to, what they like to say, throw the rock and hide your hand. Now all of a sudden everybody's supposed to care about you and your non-existent edges. I mean, don't get it twisted. I just took my box braids out. I'm trying to grow my edges back too. It's difficult. But when you out here talking all this shit, like you're the shit, and then now all of a sudden you got fired. I really I've been trying to keep myself from getting on her Instagram page like, remember me, Bill? How's that real working out for you? Is it real? Oh my god. Then that dry ass fucking clothing line. She running around promoting that same damn green cat suit that I shitted on and told her about. She's running around trying to promote that in not New York in the fashion district, not in Miami, none of the major cities. You know what she was promoting that shit at on Baxter Family Values? Little Rock, Arkansas. Tamar, you know what? I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to continue to pray for you because I really want you to win, but it's just your attitude. I want God to humble you. Now, it's great that Steve Harvey offered you a job, but here's the thing that you don't understand. We're not stupid. People understand how production and television works. I mean, I had an interview with NBC Universal. It didn't go through because I did some dumb shit. I was listening to my sister and I fucked it up, but it's cool. It wasn't meant for me. I will have my time in communications because that's what I'm going to major in. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be in TV production. I know that's coming. But my thing is, at the end of the day, nobody's stupid. Yes, Steve Harvey offered you your own talk show, but it has to be pitched to a network, and a network has to pick it up and be willing to work with you. Now, because they've noticed that advertisers that need to pay these networks in order, to get this time slots on their networks, if these advertisers didn't want to work with you on Fox, you would have to work doubly hard and real damn hard to change your attitude, and nobody sees it coming. You still on Instagram promoting these memes talking about they had all the girls from Real on one side and you sitting in the back, and it was like Photoshop, and it was like when you trying to keep away from, you friends with people but you try to keep away from them because some dumbass shit, and you going to repost it like, oh, facts. You're so fucking stupid and you're so lost. Like, pride comes before the fall, and I think I did say that. I think I did say that when I did your video last time. I think I did say that. Pride comes before the fall, and you're falling, you don't even notice it. Your first album wasn't shit. Love and War barely made it to, what was it, gold? I'm not sure. Or silver or sterling silver, whatever it was. Then your last album flopped. It was like, girl, and you talking all this shit, you on a Forbes 500 list because your fat ass husband make money, not you. So it's like, you know what? Just get your shit together. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and maybe you could win. Hopefully you can win. You know what I'm saying? And this is my daughter's fedora I bought for her. Why I bought my daughter fedora? I think because of this pink head, this pink flower. I'm sorry, I'm losing. My attention span is kind of short. Anyway, because I'm done with this bitch. But, you know, Tamar, I really just want to pray for you. But I wish your sisters would gather your ass and tell you, like, just get your shit together. But it's probably going to take a fucked up ass situation worse than this for you to realize you ain't shit and you need to get your attitude together. But, you know enough about that. Time to get serious. The situation that happened in Miami today, or last night with the shooting of a gay club, it's extremely devastating. My heart and my prayers goes out to those families that lost anybody in that situation. And I feel like nobody has the right to dictate to you how you should live your life. How you live your life is between you and God. That's nobody's business or concern. I remember a story in the New Testament where I believe it was the Sadducees and the Pharisees, the Jews basically was criticizing Jesus for sitting with sinners, and they were talking about him like, look at how he sits with sinners. And, you know, Jesus explained to them, it's the sick that need a doctor. The people that are well are not going to sit around a doctor because there's nothing that the doctor needs to fix with them. They're fine, right? But I really do truly believe that those people needed to be fixed. They needed to be hanging around Jesus. Jesus needed to be hanging around him because they needed healing. We're so quick to point fingers and judge other people and not just, you know, how it says in the Bible. Before you try to take the splinter out of another person's eye, take the wooden plank out your own. And it's really sad that people still in this day are judging people. No, to be honest with you, I don't believe that every person, every guy that come out and says that they're gay, I don't believe that they're gay. I do believe that there are people that were born with the homosexual tendency. I don't believe it's in droves like this. I think that most of these men are choosing to be homosexual because it's a sexual preference. It's a cop-out. And it's also an emotional fix to certain things that they've been through in their lives, i.e. being raised by single mothers, fathers leaving the homes. I think it's a psychological and a social distortment of the mind that makes these men feel like they have this element missing, and you'll do anything to fill that void. And after a while, you start to think, well, am I gay? Instead of really deep searching your soul, really deep searching your life, and thinking about what it is that may possibly be the case. I don't believe that all these men that are coming out and saying that they're gay are not. I can speak and say that because at one point in time, I was living the life of a lesbian and a bisexual, and I was very confused. And what I realized is, and this is not everybody's story, but I believe this is some people's story, that it wasn't that I was trying to find out if I was homosexual or if I was a lesbian or if I was bisexual. I was trying to fill a void and find out what that void was. And as the years went by, and I had a relationship with a female who was very beautiful, very good person to me. Whenever I got sick, she would come take care of me, of another ethnicity. She was not black, she was Puerto Rican. And I really just like, she wanted to be with me and she wanted to be introduced to my family. And when she was ready for me to come out, she's like, you know, you got to come out to your family. I'm like, that's not happening. And I'm not marrying a woman. So, I mean, you can either take that or go. And I felt so bad because I knew that I broke her heart, and it took her a long time to get over it because we were together for a long time. But I was living a lie. I was cheating on her with men. I was confused. And I feel like that is the case with some men. Some men are really not homosexual. I think that they're confused. I think there's a void that needs to be filled. But never is it a case for someone to have their life taken, or to be judged, or to be told this is not what you do, you don't deserve life. God gave us all life, and at any given time a comet could hit this damn earth and he could take us all out in one swipe. None of us have the right to judge any of us, like either or, and it's kind of funny that I bring this up after the situation with Tamar, because that's why I feel like I want to pray for her, because I feel like she needs to change her attitude. I'm not judging her, but I can just tell by the way you're putting yourself out there. It's just like you're just being a mean girl, a mean-spirited person. And if you just change your ways, you could actually be a winner. But I don't see that happening. That's a whole other different story, whatever. But with these people losing their lives last night, over 50 people, I just pray that they rest in peace. God blesses their souls and that they make it to heaven. I want to pray for their salvation, whatever the situation may be. God knows our hearts individually. And everybody deserves a chance, and no matter what they believe. I don't believe in lesbianism for myself and my family. I don't believe in homosexuality for myself and my family. That's just what I don't believe in for myself, and that's my belief. But what I shun or what I judge, I have friends that are homosexual. That's not my business. My concern and my business is to love them because they are my friends, to care for them. If they ever need me, I'm always going to be there for them, no matter what. But the choice that I made for my life is I'm not homosexual, and homosexuality, lesbianism is not right. Transgender, all gender, no. I don't believe any of that is correct, and it's not right. But that is not for me to judge my friends. I love my friends, and I would never judge their lifestyle. It's just not for me, and I don't believe in it. But I love my friends. I would actually, if they needed me, any of my friends, I don't care, homosexual, lesbian, gay, whatever, transgender, if they had no place to go and they needed a place to stay, they can have my bed. They can sleep on my couch. We can sleep on the floor and sleep in bags together. We will tough it out through whatever. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. We're one race, and that's the human race. And people forget about that. Nobody deserves to be killed. Children, babies, homes. You don't have the right. You're not God. God gave us life. He takes it away. And I just think it's so sick and sad that people actually think this is what we're supposed to do. Prophet Muhammad, Prophet Elijah, whatever you want to call him, Jesus, God did not, nowhere in the Bible. Old Testament, you're supposed to stone, you're supposed to do, but then that's why Jesus came along and he died for our sins, so that we wouldn't have to suffer and we would have the chance to be baptized and be born again. But that's another situation. In the interim, our job is to love one another, love each other, and support each other through whatever. Black, white, Chinese. It's just so much bullcrap going on. It doesn't make any sense. And, the shooting with, the Dylan Roof shooting with the church, it's just the last days. And I fear for even having kids anymore. I don't even want to have kids anymore. I'm definitely thinking about, if I do not get married, my son and my daughter, that's it. I don't want to have any more kids, because to bring a child into this world that is an evil world to suffer, I feel like you don't love that child. But if you make a decision with someone else to be married and support your family together, that's a decision you make together and it's warranted. But this world is so cruel and so sick and disgusting. And all I could just say is I hope we get this together and pray together and stay together and love one another. And it's bad, man. It's really bad. And I definitely got to call my friends and make sure everybody's all right and support them. Also, an interesting tidbit, I don't know if this is true, they found a guy I believe, in California with 5 powder bombs, assault rifles, handguns, weapons, and he was saying that he was on his way to the West Hollywood Festival. I don't know if this is an attack on ISIS. They just did Paris not too long ago. It's like we got to forget about the last thing because the next thing is so quickly approaching, and we don't get a chance to basically mourn the last thing. So I hope we all love each other and take care of one another. I'm looking back because I'm like, do I hear somebody at my fucking door? I gotta go because I can't.